Lauriniss fired from WWE? Hit Row makes a return on SmackDown. And is there going to be a new draft in WWE? Learn all this and more on today's episode of Shot of Brew. What's going on, party people? It's your bro, Yellaboi, and I'm here for Bros, Brews, and Botches. And this here is Shot of Brew, where we give you a shot of news in the wrestling world today. And as always, you guys, remember, I do it for you, the people, you people, in order to give you the most current news here in the world today. So, before we get started, remember all of you lovely people to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so that you know when Bros, Brews, and Botches are putting new material out there. And if you haven't watched already, the first inaugural episode of The Hangover is out, so go back and watch that from last week. But without further ado, let's check out this news. So, Lauriniss was fired from WWE this week. So Mike Johnson of PW Insider reported on August the 8th that Lauriniss, who has been a longtime WWE exec, was terminated within the last maybe week or so. For obvious reasons, they said the information has been kept quiet beyond a very small circle. Now, Lauriniss has been with WWE since 2001 and has recently been implicated with the investigation of misconduct of Vince McMahon. Now, Lauriniss is also in one of the allegations of sexual misconduct of a paralegal, as Mr. McMahon had reportedly passed the paralegal to Lauriniss like a, quote, toy, unquote. Now, WWE has not officially announced the departure of Lauriniss. However, the investigation is still actively continuing. Now, Jim Cornette blasted Lauriniss recently during his Jim Cornette Experience podcast. He said that there's no way that anyone will hire Lauriniss. Cornette gave multiple reasons why Lauriniss would not be hired, including not needing the money, Lauriniss not being able to receive the pay that he's used to, and just simply Lauriniss has been terrible with booking. So we are going to see what's going to happen next to good old Johnny Ace in the weeks to come. We do know that investigation is still ongoing, so there's probably more to uncover as the weeks continue. But from one WWE personnel that's out the door to a trio that's come back in it. So now on Friday, August the 12th episode of SmackDown, we seen the return of Hit Row. Now, this group consists of Top Dollar, Ashanti the Adonis, and B-Fab. Now, Fightful.com did spill that the group was in its internal plans for the show on SmackDown prior to the broadcast. The group made it clear during the show that they would be a trio without Swerve Strickland, who is currently in AEW, tag teaming as the tag team champs alongside Keith Lee. Now, they were branding themselves on TV as the three OGs. Now, as far as this is concerned, Top Dollar went on Busted Open Radio right after the return to discuss the days, weeks leading up to it. Now, Top Dollar spoke about being in constant contact with Triple H throughout his WWE journey and past that point when he was during his release. And he stated that he remembered sending Triple H footage of he and Shanti the Adonis working together as a tag team in the Indies. Now, it was Hunter's idea in NXT to add Swerve to the group. Top Dollar does go on to say that he got a call from Hunter about a week and a half before the Friday of the return. Now, when speaking about the rumors of him being difficult to work with, Top Dollar did comment saying that people love to say I'm hard to work with. I'm not, I'm hard to fool with. That's in reference to Top Dollar discussing his working relationship with Vince McMahon and Johnny Lauriniss. However, his working relationship with Hunter has been reportedly leaps and bounds better than any of those. Top Dollar also believes that he and Hunter have a clean slate to work on in order to create something better with Hit Row. Now, only time will tell what will lie ahead, but they are a very welcome addition to the WWE Tag Team roster. Now, speaking of additions, WWE talent believe that a draft could be soon upon us. Now, again, from Fightful.com, it was reported that there are several Raw superstars scheduled for the first SmackDown after the Clash at the Castle Premium Live event, or PLE. Additionally, there are SmackDown superstars that are scheduled for Raw episodes internally for the September 5th and 12th shows. Now, the latter, September the 12th, led some talent to believe that there will be a draft that's going to occur shortly after the Premium Live event, Clash at the Castle. There's not been anything really confirming that yet, y'all, but writers did confirm to Fightful.com that repackages were more likely to happen after Clash at the Castle. Now, the bros will keep our eyes to the streets to find any updates on that, but it's going to be interesting to see if they're going to actually do another draft or if they're just going to do away with the brand split altogether. Who knows? We'll find out in the future. But from booking a new draft to possible feelings of poor booking, we move on to AEW. Now, the question is asked, does Andrade El Idolo agree with the sentiment that he's being booked poorly? Now, recently, a Twitter post from a user named @SpicyCakes84 shared their displeasure of the current booking of Miro in AEW. Now, at the end of the post, they did also share the same sentiment with Andrade. Now, in addition to Miro liking the tweet, Andrade also liked the tweet as well. Now, we all know that Andrade signed with AEW and debuted at last year's Double or Nothing pay-per-view. Now, since he's been in a failing faction with Matt Hardy, whatever they call it, the Matt Hardy office, the Andrade Matt Hardy office, both of those things failing. He's also wrestled in other countries, including AAA in Mexico, or AAA in Mexico. He's also appeared in his father-in-law's last match a couple of weeks ago during SummerSlam weekend. As of late, he's been wrestling with his new stable, La Facción Ingobernable, which critics also have reported that Andrade has been underutilized like he was in NXT. So with the new faction in AEW, La Facción Ingobernable, with Rush and Dragon Lee, hopefully with this new edition of the Trios Championship and the tournament, maybe this will give the push that fans have been clamoring for a long time. So it's only just a matter of time to see what's going to happen with Andrade. I believe that he's gotten a long-term deal, I think 5 years, if I'm not mistaken. So he may be there for a little bit, but let's hope that the booking gets better. Hopefully with this new faction that he has instead of the old one. But finally, we'll talk about a new tag team champions that were crowned in Impact. So on Friday, August 12th, during Impact's Emergence show, the Impact World Knockouts Tag Team championships were on the line, as the defending champs Taya Valkyrie and Rosemary took on the group now known as VXT, Deonna Purrazzo and Chelsea Green. After Rosemary accidentally green misted Taya in the face, VXT hit a double suplex on Rosemary for the win to become the new tag champs. It's been reported that this has been a dream for both ladies, as this has been an idea that they've had since they were in NXT together, and they threw this idea to NXT officials, which they were immediately shot down. So it's good to see that on the other end of things, they've gotten their comeuppance and gotten them a win to be tag team championships. So the bros here at Bros, Brews, and Botches want to give congratulations to Deonna and Chelsea on becoming the new Impact World Knockouts champion, tag team champions. Mouthful. So, however, that's it for the news today. That was a quick little shot of brew, shot of news. You guys make sure again that you like, share, and subscribe, all that good stuff. If you like what you see, please make sure that you're telling your people, because we're on the way for 1K. We need 1,000 subscribers, and then we'll move on to the next goal. So guys, if you like what you see, please let your peoples know. If they're wrestling fans, just pass it along. Also, make sure you're checking out all the content that we have on the channel. We've got the 60-second sips with your boy over here, boy. You've got this right here, which is the shot of brew. We started a new thing, if you like it, the hangover. We've got live streams that we have after every pay-per-view. We have Twitch, a lot of stuff. We got our Instagram, all that good stuff, you guys. Follow us, like, share, subscribe. Can't say it enough. For those of you who are, thank you. We appreciate you. Keep coming back. Let us know how we're doing. But to follow us, follow the channel on Instagram at bros_brews_and_botches. Follow us on TikTok at Bros, Brews, and Botches, all one word. Follow us on Twitch at Bros, Brews, and Botches. You can follow myself at Twitter at Badass Yellaboi, and that's BADAZZ_YELLABOI. Follow Over Here Boy at all his social medias at Over Here Boy, and of course follow Hogs Wars at WamplerSausage.com. WamplersFarm.com. Follow him. He needs a sponsorship because he likes darn good sausage. So thank you guys. We appreciate you. And until next time,